Hi beauties, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. For today we're going to be doing a really cute graphic liner look. I want to play around with some liner and we're going to be doing a TikTok hack to do it because you guys know I love the new TikTok hacks. So we're going to have a really cute eye. We're going to be using a couple of TikTok hacks for the eye look that are going to look bomb. So make sure you guys stay tuned so you guys see how this comes out. If you guys have any recommendations of any types of looks that you want me to do, make sure to leave them in the comments below. And if you are not subscribed, why are you not subscribed? Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching. And let's get started. We're starting off with the Lashing Out Glam Hydration Serum. You want your skin hydrated prior to putting on makeup and skin prepped. It is key to having a flawless foundation. Next, going ahead and putting on some rose water. I just want to get the skin nice and toned and balanced. Then I'm going in with my e.l.f. Cosmetics Power Grip Primer. This primer has become my favorite. It was always the e.l.f. Putty Primer, but this one, I don't know, it just gives me life. I love both though. Then this is the Caramel Delight from Lashing Out Glam. This is similar to my complexion. I like to use this just to set the primer, make sure there's not too many excess oils going on. It's going to make everything nice and flawless and not have any oil seeping through the foundation. We want this to be a super nice matte foundation that's gonna be nice and let the skin breathe. This is the Pretty Fresh Foundation from ColourPop Cosmetics, and it is so beautiful. I love using affordable products for you guys because not everybody can go out and spend a bag on makeup, and you can get a flawless look with drugstore, affordable, or high-end. I just like to show it all. So this here is, I would say, a medium coverage, and this is from ColourPop. You can get it from the site. I believe you can get it from Ulta as well. Then these are the Pretty Fresh concealers from ColourPop as well. They have the concealers and foundations, so I'm using the concealer for highlighting, and then I have a darker one for contouring, and they are bomb. I'm just going to show you how this face comes out so you can see you don't have to spin a bag. Like I said, you can, you know, use affordable products and get an amazing look. So this is the Pretty Fresh concealer that I'm using to contour, also from ColourPop. Getting all of those areas that need shadow. And then I'm using my Peely Weeze Base in Winter Rose as a cream blush because I like to multi-use my products. Yes, it is an eyeshadow base, but it's a cream blush too, baby. Okay. So we are blending this contour, literally just tapping. When you are blending your contour, your highlight, your foundation, don't swipe, don't swirl, tap, and it will blend itself out perfectly and you won't lose your pigmentation. So as you can see, I'm literally just tapping until it blends in perfectly, and I'm doing that all around the face. Tap is the motion that you want to do. Believe you me, it makes a difference. Now we're tapping in that cream blush. I just want to make sure we have that nice pink glow from within look. I actually love cream blushing. It has become one of my favorite things to do. I think it leaves such a beautiful finish when you finish your foundation, and it is giving me life. Look at how beautiful that is. Now we're going to blend our concealer in. Always leave the concealer last because you want to be able to have it as opaque as possible, because that is what is going to help you to be able to get the coverage that you want. When you blend out the concealer first, yes, you do get a nice coverage, but it's not as opaque as it could be. And I like to have my coverage show through because I do have dark circles, so we need the coverage to show through, show up, come through. Okay, and look at that coverage, look at that under eye. And as you can see, I'm doing the tapping motions like I told you. It's all about the tap. It's not about the swirl. It's not about the swipe. It's about the tap, and it blends in beautifully and perfectly, and I'm here for it. This looks so good already. And believe you me, you don't have to spend $1 million to get a nice flawless look. As you can see, these are all affordable products from ColourPop Cosmetics, and it looks amazing. Now we're going to go ahead and go into our sponge. I like to use a sponge after I blend my foundation and highlight and contour because it's going to absorb any excess oils and get rid of any harsh lines. So if there are any lines of demarcation from where we have the highlight, contour, all of that, this is going to make it look flawless. As you can see, look at that. Lines where? Lines where? There's no lines. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to nose contour. We're going to go into our darker concealer from Pretty Fresh from ColourPop, and we're going to bring it from around the eyebrow arch from the front and bring it all the way down the bridge. And this is going to help us to get the shape that we want. That's going to help the bridge to stick out more and give the illusion of a snatch nose. And then we're going to go in with our concealer to put that right down the center of the bridge and to put that on the sides of the nose to give it an even more snatched effect. So now that that's done, I'm using the same contour brush I use around my face. I just pinch it. You can get a smaller brush if you want a more precise, like super snatch nose. For me personally, I like this shape of my nose, so I don't like it to be over snatched where it's kind of like Michael Jackson. I like it to be like my bridge just is more defined. But as far as the shape of my nose and the size of my nose, I like it. So that is my goal when I'm doing my nose contour. But it depends on your goal. If your goal, like I said, is to have a super snatched, like super tiny looking nose, then you want to bring that contour in even more and use a smaller brush. But for me, what I'm trying to do is just make the bridge stick out more and keep the shape of my regular nose. So that's what I would say if you were wanting to nose contour. Depends on what you are going for, on how close you put the concealer, the darker concealer for the contour in the middle. So now let's go ahead and set our face. I'm going in with the setting powder from Lashing Out Glam in Caramel Delight, and once again setting the entire face. And I'm using a very, very thin amount because I'm going to be setting with the lighter setting powder and contour powder, so I don't want to go in with too much product. So like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and go in right now with a very thin amount of the Caramel Delight just to set everything and get everything looking nice. So we are blending, blending, blending. That looks so good, you guys. Now we're going in with the Snickerdoodle, which is the lighter powder I was telling you about from Lashing Out Glam. This is going to give us a nice highlighted look, and we're going into all of the areas where we use the highlighting powder so that we can set it and make sure that we don't lose the lightness that we put down. We want to make sure that we keep that brightness and highlighted look, so we need to set it with a lighter powder. And I'm literally just tapping this in with this little sponge that I absolutely love. You guys, this sponge is just like gives you such a flawless look, and it just absorbs right into the concealer so perfectly. Just tap, tap, tapping, going around the smile lines, underneath the cheekbone, and putting a very small amount of product. You don't need a lot of product because we already set it with the other powder. So now I'm going in with my contour palette from Fruits Cosmetics, and it's called the Fruit Blended Palette, and it is perfect. It has all of the shades that you need to contour. If you need to bronze, if you need to highlight, it's all in there. And I'm literally using these two colors that I like to blend that are nice cool tones to create the shadows in the areas where we contoured and make sure that we get that nice snatched look and the illusion of a smaller forehead is why we go across the top of the head, because I do have a 5 head. I am not ashamed, but we do contour to try to alleviate some of that, you know. And I'm just blending, getting it snatched. Boom, boom, boom. Let's go down the nose. Like I said, I use the same contour brush I use for my face and just pinch it. As you can see, my nose shape is the same. I'm just defining that bridge a little. Going down across the jawbone to create a snatched look around the neck. Anything that may be hanging under that chin is going to be snatched up now. Then I'm going back in with a little bit more of my highlighting powder underneath the eyes because I'm going to be adding my shadow and I want it to pick up any fallout. I'm going to redefine the contour around the nose with the highlight powder just to make sure that everything stays snatched. Then we're going with the Fruits Cosmetics Coconut Eye Primer, blending it out, making sure that it is nice and seamless, and then going into the Fruits Cosmetics Apple Fusion Palette, and we are about to go in and blend. So I'm going into this pink color right now, and we're blending that right into the crease to create a shape. Tap, tap, tapping around the front, top, outer V. Tap that color until you get the pigmentation you want. As you can see, I'm just tapping until I see the pigment that I want, and then I'll start to blend. So I wanted this to be even deeper. As you can see, it's getting deeper now. I want it to a deeper pink color, And look at how beautiful that's looking. Now I'm just kind of blending out the edges to make sure that it looks nice and blended. Then we're going to go ahead and go into this white color, put that on the lid. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Boom. Look how beautiful that is. Then we went into these e.l.f. glitter sticks. These e.l.f. glitter shimmer sticks are everything. They give you just a beautiful shimmer that just really shines and reflects really well. And so I'm just adding that to the lid. Then I'm going into this micellar water. There's this new trick from TikTok. This is the first hack we're doing. If you can take any shadow that you have and turn it into a liner if you use micellar water. So this is what I'm doing. I went into the micellar water with my liner brush, went into the eyeshadow, and we're creating a look right now, making it into a liner. Now, as you can see, it does work, but you do have to go over it several times in order to get a good consistency all the way around. So it will start off really, really light, and as you can see, it's getting darker the more I go into it, but it was a lot of work, y'all. And then I decided I wanted to have the eyes just a little bit more crystal, so I went into this more glittery shadow instead of the shimmer. I went into a glitter even on top of that to make sure that it shines even more, and I thought that came out so pretty. Now we're going to go into the Bottom Line Mascara from Lashing Out Glam. We got those lashes snatched, and then we're adding the pink underneath the eye because I like a smoked out bottom lash line. That's just how I roll. I have lines under my eyes, and it helps them to look like they're not there. This is the e.l.f. Cosmetics Black Cream Liner, adding that to the waterline. Then we're going to snatch our brows, and we're going in with the MLM Beauty pencil. This is such a good brow pencil. I absolutely love how it makes my brows look, and we're just going in right now and shaping our brows with that pencil. We're going in with very short, light-handed strokes, creating hair-like strokes to make it look like it is brow hairs, and taking our time to shape out the brow. With this pencil, it's really, really nice and pigmented and sharp, so it doesn't take much to get the shape that you want. And then we're just blending underneath the brow to make sure that we don't lose that blend once we concealed underneath. Now it's time to do our second TikTok hack. We're going in with this mascara and tweezers. Heavily coat the mascara onto the tweezers and pinch a group of your bottom lashes together, and it's going to give you a fake false lash look. So it's going to, you're pretty much creating like little spikes with your bottom lashes by grouping them together and making them kind of look spidery, but it looks so good, you guys. I wouldn't do this again because it took a lot of product and it took a lot of time, but it looks gorgeous. It definitely is a good hack if you want to have the time and patience to do it. I just don't, but I do have to say it did work. Now we're adding our lashes. We used our duo glue, and these are the Beats by Deb lashes that we are adding, blending away any excess powder. Everything is looking so snatched and good right now. I'm actually really happy with how this look came out. Added a little bit more of the pink underneath the lash line. Then this is the blush binder from the crayon case. We're going into that bronzer and adding warmth back to our face, because if you can see, the face is looking really nice and flat. When you highlight and contour, that's what it does. So you add a little warmth back with the bronzer, which has more of a little reddish tone and just brings life back to the face. And as you can see, the life is coming back, honey. Yes, so beautiful. Absolutely love it. Snatch the nose with a little bit of the bronzer, the same way we did with the contour. And then adding our highlight. This is the Honor Roll highlighter from the crayon case. And I like to add it to the highest tips of my cheekbone, between my nose, between my eyes with my nose and my tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. Then this is the Apple Fusion blush palette. I couldn't get it out, and I used the orange blush. Then this is the Lashing Out Glam King lipstick, and I like to use it as an outline for my lips. And this is the Georgia Peach gloss from Lashing Out Glam, and I like to put these two colors together as one of my favorite nudes. It's so freaking beautiful. Go back in with the Georgia Peach until you get the color that you desire, and it's so pretty. So pretty. And I'm just blending, blend. Boom, that's the look, you guys. This is so pretty. The TikTok hacks we're hacking, it's giving. All right, beauty, so this is the final look. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I did 2 TikTok hacks with this look. One was creating a liner out of my eyeshadows using micellar water. While it did work, it was hard to work. So I would definitely, if you have graffiti liners from Lashing Out Glam, I would use something like that versus doing that if I were to do this in the future, just because it was a lot of work. But it did come out cute. And then I also did this spiked liner at the bottom where you have to use tweezers and mascara to kind of goop the lashes together and give it this kind of spider look, which I love. I think it looks beautiful, but once again, it was hard to get it to stick, and it took a lot of product. So I would probably rather just get a nice mascara that works really good to get the bottom lashes popping. So both hacks I say worked, but I would also say I wouldn't do again because they were pretty difficult. However, the overall look is really beautiful. I'm very much here for it. You guys let me know how you feel about the look. Let me back up so you can see the whole ensemble. I think it's really, really cute, and I'm here for it. So if you guys enjoyed this tutorial, make sure that you like this video, comment below, let me know what you liked about it, let me know if you're going to try out any of the hacks, and if you're not subscribed to my channel, what are you doing? Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Subscribe. Hey, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. Thank you for your support. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to be your own kind of beautiful, because there's only one you. Bye.